Good morning, good morning. Got some kiddos that like to be happy. um yeah, so I won't start trading until 9:30, but what I am going to do is just watch price action this morning, at least until 9:30 market open. So what that means is yeah, I'm just gonna watch price action and then just try to call out what the market is doing, as far just for training purposes, as far as like what it's bouncing off of, what it's rejecting, if it's gonna continue, if it's gonna, all that stuff. And this is like every video. This is the disclaimer. Every video needs one, especially for trading. So that's the disclaimer. I'm gonna go back to my chart here. Okay. Yeah, so just for this is my first time to go live on YouTube, just for educational sake. This is like going to be my trading journal, as far as something to me to go back and look upon my emotional state and what I was thinking, what could be improved on, all that stuff. I do have like a physical like written journal, but this is going to help me, because I'm a very visual person. I like to see it of what I've done wrong and all that stuff. So we will be trading live probably at 9:30, but I'm just gonna be looking at stuff in the chart and yeah, just marking up my chart to see how price is operating. So here we had an order block that price came into, traded off that wick. At the 50% consequence encroachment level right here. Price continued to spool higher. Let's see. We have sell side here. Liquidity. All through here is sell side. And then buy side here. Probably I would say buy side more here, but I'm just gonna place it there for now. And then the large target for the day is going to be, what is it? It's going to be here at the let's do 1040. Where's that 1040? There you go. 1040 is kind of like the target for the day. Yesterday, if we go to the daily chart, we did take out yesterday's low with this candle, but the body closed back within that candle. They've already taken out yesterday's high, and I think we're gonna spool, at least take out that large buy side today. That's the plan. We have yesterday's low marked out. I think maybe at 9:30 we should probably see a retracement, a judo swing. And then we got yesterday's here. Yesterday's high. So we're trading above yesterday's high currently. We do have a larger, probably maybe after taking this large buy side, we could probably see a dip below here for rebalancing purposes. But that will probably be not until later. Maybe towards the end of the week. And these are just speculations. And as I will be, see, what is this here? So as I'll be speculating these things, then I'll watch market, or I'll watch the price, over the weeks of me trading to see if they were right or wrong. So There we go. All right. Yep. So yeah, that's why I mark out these areas just to see if predictions for prediction's sake. All right. We did trade down. The reason why we rejected off of here was we did trade down into a order block, or not order block, fair value gap here to the lower end of it, and then we pushed higher for the rest of the day. So one thing that I have been doing is marking out the higher time frame PD arrays, and it's been really helpful to kind of see where a potential reversal for the day would be. So like, for example, since we're not trading it until 9:30, for example, like this is the daily fair value gap that I had outlined on the higher time frame chart here. And then you want to see how price reacts within that daily fair value. Hold on here. Like that, I think. Right. So here, so here we have a premium discount bouncing off the 75 level. Retrace that, and then we were going to target for up here. We could target up there at that buy side, which it eventually took it out later on, or the next day it took it out at the buy side here. So yeah, these are very important. Marking out your, at least for me, because it shows me if we're like showing rejection off these levels, making higher highs through here, we can speculate that price will continue higher without, if it didn't break this fair value gap. If it did break it and we showed structure showing lower lows and higher lows, then we would probably target to see what it'll do inside the bigger fair value gap down here on the daily. Or if we have like a, yeah, probably down there somewhere. So like if you were to frame a trade, got down 70 level, rejected, took out this minor buy side, went down, didn't respect that fair value gap, respected this order block though, traded within that order block, went back up, broke minor buy side again, and then we'd have a potential trade right there off of that fair value gap order block area. Take the trade and then target those highs here. Or if you really think, I mean, you could still target up here, but for a short target, what time is that? That's 1:30. 1:30 is when it offered that opportunity to us. All right, we have large liquidity here, large sell side. This is a minor sell side up here. And then we have the order block we'd like for, I mean, we could possibly see it retrace down to this fair value gap. I am bullish for the day, that's my bias, but I mean, I wouldn't be, we could probably see a retracement down here and maybe go higher. I think they're gonna, this is my speculation, guys, so I think they might try to take off sell side before going back up to take out that large liquidity. Just what I'm kind of hoping for, but we might not. And we got 15 minutes till open. Going back, looking at my chart, make sure I'm not missing anything. And we got this price legs marked up, at least areas that I was interested in. It already bounced off the 5-minute fair value gap here. So for me, I mean, we could go into there again, but I would want to see S retrace down to this order block fair value gap area, and then take it higher. And if we take sell side here, I'd like to see it looks like we could possibly see it retrace down into here, or this order block here. Problem is this order block has already been used. I mean, we could dig back down into it again, but we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna call out things that I'm not sure on too. I'm sure we could probably go back into this order block, but I feel like the order block has already been used, so I guess that's something I need to go back and back test on how many times a PD array can be used. So be something to test out or to know. That I do not know. Let's clean up our chart a little bit. There's a trade right here. On that candle. Target buy side here. See how price reacts to this order block. You'd probably reject off of it. This is a Fed level for optimal trade entry right here. Fortunately, we don't have any. I mean, we do have order block here. It's already been used, so I guess this will be something we can watch. See if we can break down below here, or if it'll support price. Alright, so it looks like that order block is holding. Price as it's how would we say it? It's providing resistance or support for sellers. And bullishness if we can leave that open, or bearishness if we leave that open. It looks like it's wanting to run to a PD array or to take out high probability of taking out sell side. Just trading in this range here. I'm going to be eating some brain food. Turning off my mic. Give me a sec. The reason why we have this crazy candle is because we did have some news on Forex Factor at 8:30. We had core retail sales and retail sales, and so that's why we had some craziness here. But as far as like market structure, this is a new high, I would say. Seeing if this fair value gap can hold, we price bounced off of this order block here on this candle, consequence encroachment on this is the 50% level, bounced off perfectly up. Now we're seeing if we can break through this fair value gap here. So Got 4 more minutes till market opens. At least for New York session. All right, so we traded below, almost below that order block here. Trying to reach for the sell side here, hopefully. Sorry, feel like I'm a loud chewer sometimes, so that's why I muted myself. So what I would like to see is sell side to be taken. It doesn't have to. We could see a run up above here. If we do, I would like to see it retraced for valley gaps or something to take me to my target up here, or at least draw on it. Traded to one of these thingies. I don't know what it's called yet. I keep forgetting the name, but yeah, traded wicked inside that. Point of encroachment was actually like right in there, and then rejected off of it for a moment of time, at least. See, all these PD arrays is not that, like, how would I say that? They're not, I mean, they're all valid in the sense of prices wanting to go up and test the area, right? It's almost like prices going up inside there. All right, what are we gonna do? It literally wicked inside here. It respected the area, and then it's like, all right, what are we gonna do? And then it, it can either take to go to buy side or to go to sell side. Super strong movement here, 930 towards the buy side. See if we can get sell side out here. Make sure I'm not missing 915. There's some news. At 10 o'clock, we have some news. FOMC member business inventory. So we have small news on 10 at 10 o'clock. broke through all those. These fair value gaps were respected. Took out a, almost took out sell side down here. Took out that little wick. Buy side taken. The only buy side left is up here. We're gonna run it. Where's my plus button? Oh, we missed a trade. That's okay. There's two on this one. Oh, we missed the trade. That's okay. I'm not gonna try to chase it. Otherwise, it increases my risk. Went right into there. I actually don't like trading market open. Just for the fact I have so much volatility, which is good. I'm just gonna wait until I usually wait till like 9:45 to start to look for trades. It's probably gonna hunt for that sell side. See if we can leave this gap open. I wouldn't mind taking a sell here if we can get back into it. Stop losses. 15. We'll take out 60. I'm gonna wait. I've never had any luck trading the market open into institutional order flow, or I forget what this is called, but order drill, I think it's called. Institutional. Why is it so hard to say? Order drill right here. Came back. Took out sell side here. Now the only sell side that remains is down here. if we are bullish and going to go up here, I would like to see this fair value gap closed and then find support off of it for inverse fair value gap. All right, give me one sec. All right, I am back. I am back. Okay, all right. Let's see. We got rejecting off of this fair value gap here. This is gonna be actually not a bad trade. I should have entered this. I was just had a really bad poop really bad poop. Yeah, we're just waiting. I think we should. We could have taken the order right here. This would have been a good trade if I was at the table at the time. I should have just put a limit order down here. Yeah, we're just waiting. Just took out sell side for everybody that was that moved their stop loss up here, and then now we should the order right here. Run. To the buy side. This would have been a good trade if I was at the table at the time. I should have just put a limit order down here. Yeah, we're just waiting. Just took out sell side. This major sell side for everybody that was that moved their stop loss up here, and then now we should the order right here. Run. To the buy side. But even if we do take it lower down to my sell side, you can see that even though like you could have taken a trade or this the fair value gap with order block, it went down into that. Both of them. To the buy sides but even if it goes through here down to my sell side, these are always going to provide rejection. Now the rejection, like you could have taken a trade, doesn't mean that like when we reject off of it that it's going to go down into all the way to where your target is. You know, it could fail, but it is always a place where price will come down to the fill and provide rejection. Has a high probability. Doesn't mean that like when we reject off of it that it's going to go down into all the way to where your target is. This order block remained untouched. It is always a place where price will come down to the fill and provide rejection. Has a high probability. Doesn't mean that like when we reject off of it that it's going to go down all the way to where your target is. This order block remained untouched. It is always a place where price will come down to the fill and provide rejection. Accumulation, all through here is accumulation. We're waiting for displacement. Displacement here, maybe. Order block remained untouched. See if we can get above this order block. Then we will be aiming down for sell side. Accumulation, all through here is accumulation. We're waiting for displacement. Displacement here, because these wicks, as long as the wicks are respecting this order block, we still can get above this order block accumulation here for it to take out, and we will be aiming down for sell stops below here. Accumulation, all through here is accumulation. We're waiting for displacement. Displacement here, because these wicks, as long as the wicks are respecting this order block, we still can get above this order block accumulation here for it to take out, and we will turn away down for sell stops below here. Accumulation, all through here is accumulation. We're waiting for displacement. Displacement here, because these wicks, as long as the wicks are respecting this order block, we still can get above this order block. I'm just bullish for the day, so I'm not really looking at taking a short way down for sell stops below. That's why I have not taken a short off of here yet. I was thinking about doing it, but I reminded myself of my rules, and I don't trade. Now I'm open to trade. It's 9:45 today, so I'm not really. The market is open for me to trade, but I would like to see if we do. What I would like to see, I was thinking about doing it, but if we are going to be bearish, if we are going to be bearish, then I would like to see if we do what I would like to see. I was thinking about doing it, but if we are going to be bearish, then I would like to see if we do what I would like to see. I was thinking about doing it, but if we are going to be bearish, then I would like to see if we do what I would like to see. I was thinking about doing it, but if we are going to be bearish, then I would like to see if we do what I would like to see. I was thinking about doing it, but if we are going to be bearish, then I would like to see if we do what I would like to see. I was thinking about doing it, but if we are going to be bearish, then I would like to see if we do what I would like to see. I was thinking about doing it, but if we are going to be bearish, then I would like to see if we do what I would like to see. I was thinking about doing it, but if we are going to be bearish, then I would like to see if we do what I would like to see. I was thinking about doing it, but if we are going to be bearish, then I would like to see if we do what I would like to see. I was thinking about doing it, but if we are bearish
myself of my rules, and
even though we're still trading above yesterday's high.
I'm open to trade.
I'd like to see it break below yesterday's high, take out sell side tone structure, and then I could reverse my bias for the day.
I would like to see,
But as far as right now,
if
I
we are
am
going to be bearish,
bearish, going to be bearish, or
even though we're
bullish.
still trading above
Turn
yesterday's
trades
high.
bearish. I'd like
I'd
to
like to see it break
below
down
yesterday's
here,
high,
structured
market
take out sell side,
and
and
then
then
structure,
for PD raised to
and then I
be
would
support
we do
for the
what
day
I would
towards
like
the
to
bear
see
side.
as far
Which
as
is downside
right
now,
instead
I
we
am
are going to be
for
bearish,
support
going to be
for
bearish,
bearish, even though we're still trading above
turn
yesterday's
trades
high.
bearish. I'd like to see the
break
bullish
down
side
here,
for the upside,
take out sell side,
and then
for PD raised to be support
we do
for the
what
day
I would
towards
like
the bear
to see
side.
as far
Which is
as
downside
right
now,
instead
I
we
am
are going to be
for
bearish,
support
going to be
for
bearish,
even though we're still trading above
turn
yesterday's
trades
high.
bearish. I'd like to see the
Break down
bullish
here,
side for the upside,
take out sell side,
and then
for PD raised to be support
we do
for the
what
day
I would
towards
like
the bear
to see
side.
as far
Which is
as
downside
right
now,
instead
I
we
am
are. YouTube is crazy how like I just was watching it just to see what the latency would be, or like like what you're seeing on the screen versus what I'm seeing is crazy. Like there's so much time of like 30 seconds before you see what I say live. All right, we're digging in here to that accumulation. Weak is very weak. The to buy side, or the buy side looks like it, or the probability of being bullish is it's very weak looking. We'll see if we can get some displacement. Really want to go short here, but emotionally I only go short. But I think I will wait because I'm bullish for the day. Looks like it's having some struggles though, getting up there. Oh, probably wait till excuse me. Block here. Trade to the 25% retracement off that order block. Point of encroachment on the wick there. I think we're gonna take out the 950 to 1010 macros coming up. Yeah, short would have been good here, but I'm just gonna wait. I should have taken a short there. But that's okay. Even though I'm bullish for the day, I think we could get back up here. But at least I could have probably taken a short for the sell side here. I actually didn't mark out a large sell side here. Sell side here. This is the order. The thing we could trade down into. So what is this one? Let's click on the 5-min. That's a 1 hour fair value gap. wick the sell side. Now we're gonna see if we can try to be more interested in that one. Finding support off that fair value gap. Take out the sell side here. Maybe try to go for this. Yesterday's low is still pretty far away down here. I don't think we'll trade down to yesterday's low. Dropping down to the fair value gap on the 1 hour. Sell side taken here. We drop down into there. I would like to see this show some signs of bullishness. I'm going to take a stab at it here. Stop loss. Let's do 40. Take profit. Just take profit like right up here. Might take profit to here as well. See how it reacts. See if we can close above this fair value gap. I should have put a limit order down here, but that's okay. We might continue lower. See if we can get a swing low formation. 1, 2. We can get a swing push above that. Fair value gap here. See if we can close above that. Looks like we closed above that, forming our own fair value gap. Very good, very good. Now we'll be looking at just holding this fair value gap. See if we can make a run higher. See if we can get above yesterday's high. We'd really want to see this close. Price make an aggressive close above that. If not, no good. I'm gonna go ahead and put my stop loss to break even. That way, if it does decide to run against this, it's okay because now we're trading off of. I get rid of this line. It's right here. Order block. But I think we should push out of this. Fair value gap is closed on, or what was going to form a fair value gap. It was going to form. It didn't form. There we go. It didn't form. It closed within it. So now we have a possibility of seeing it's kind of weak. It's not as strong as what we would like to see, and that's okay. Just gonna wait for it. My stop loss here. And if we trade below that, then we're gonna stop out, and that's fine. Not too worried about it. The reason why I put my stop loss so tight after it's gone for me is because, one, I'm an amateur. Two, I've had so many trades go for me and not take my level of where I want to take it. So I might place a trade here, I'll wait for it to go all the way up here, and then all of a sudden it just takes me out with a loss. So I always keep my stop loss just to break even pretty quickly until I gain more experience. But we get some good momentum here. Yeah. So that because the thing is not to lose, right? Not to lose money. If you can just break even on every trade, I feel like that's better than losing, right? When most of the time, if it's going to go for me right where I enter, I can most likely put my stop where I entered, and if it's gonna go, it's gonna go for me. So I will take, let's see, where is this at? I would like to take a partial here. So, is it not giving me my new order? See if we can leave this open. I'd like to get, let's see. Where'd that order go? Dude, this better not. Oh, it market ordered. Oops. Meant to put a limit order. That's okay. All right, we'll see if we can keep this open here. Price traded down. That wick went down into this order block here. See if we can keep that open. Taking $30 profit already inside this fair value gap. Meant to take it up here, but at the 62 retracement. So what the areas I got is a 50. I'm sorry, 50. So this is the midpoint. 62, 70, and 79, and then 90. 90 is usually where I like to put my stop loss at. Sometimes, depending on the trade, sometimes I'll put it up here. But 90. All right, so we locked in $30 of profit so far. Let's see if we can keep this open. I'm sorry, we already closed below this fair value gap. So what we'd be looking at now, if we close below here, I'm gonna go ahead and move my stop here, and I'm willing to be taken out right now anytime. and we'll see if the market will provide another trade for us. We are trading projecting off of this fair value gap, so it became inverse fair value gap, providing support. Followed also the price. So there's a lot of reasons for price to reject off of this area. We have the inverse fair value gap here. It's wicking it, never fully closed the body. And then secondly, we have this fair value gap here, and we traded to the 25% level of it, which is right here. Lots of reasons for price to reject off that area, but we'll see if we can, if it'll give us opportunity to push out of it. Our target up here. And then I'll probably be done for the day. Because I got things to take care of. All right, looks like we are pushing out of that. Which is good. Good. Well, I see my computer is in my screen here. Fix that. There we go. It's a pretty good entry. I like it a lot. Gonna go ahead and put my stop loss here. All right, we broke above the inverse fair value gap here. We do have an order block here. Good price could reject off of, but we're hoping to get a good push out of this. I'm going to actually leave this as a runner, maybe to be able to take buy side up here. The large buy side has been hanging up there or staying around there for a long time now. But what we want to see first is to see if we can close this fair value gap here. We can close that, and that'd be great. There's our close, hopefully, of it. As long as we don't wick down. Pushing out over this one. If we can get a good close over this fair value gap, this will be really good. Can't get a better entry than that. I mean, you could have got it on the point of encroachment on the one. So this was the 1 hour order block, or I'm sorry, 1 hour fair value gap that I was trading. And I'm so happy that what is this? Yeah, 1 hour right here. This is the 15 minute. I think it also matched on the 1 hour, but I am so happy to outline these areas because I've been watching the market do that for some time now, where it's been like drawing out your higher time frame PD arrays is it's very useful. Usually you get a stronger rejection off of those than, especially since we're in a bullish market. Good stuff. Let's see, we have Fib retracement here. and then this price like here, the 70%. So this price we dipped down, and then when we dipped down, we broke above this support here. So I like to see that open. And then also see all right, we're showing some resistance here. So what we can do is fair value gap here. See how it reacts to this level. So when you're trading, I think actually after I was finished trading yesterday, I watched ICT's video. When you're trading, you're marking out these areas, not I mean to possibly, you know, sometimes to give you a trade opportunity, but mainly to read price. This is reading price action. So if we're reading price action, we have tools that we use to read that price action. So if price comes down here, we'd like to see what it does. If it breaks below, then we might exit our position. If we break below that, because then find support off of it, to maybe want to go down. I'm still targeting a higher like buy side. Doesn't mean it's gonna go there. It's just I'm speculating for it to go there based off of the bullishness that we see here, especially if we get a close above that. That'll be really nice. There's the candle close. So you're just watching, you're using these to give you signs because you have time to trade. So you're using these to give you signs of bullishness or bearishness. So if we can break above this with some speed, break above that, very good. I do think we'll have a retracement before we get to this. But I really want to take off my profits right now. This is like good, but I kind of want to train myself for the bigger goals, and I might not be ready for that yet. And honestly, I don't think I am. But we will try. Broke above that. Trading into this order block here. That has already been traded to. So, like if we take this inverse for value gap, this is where I got, like, I think this is where his strategy or his concepts take time to learn, right? Is because for most people, they might see this this inverse for value gap, and they don't have a clue where to take their profits. They don't have a clue where the draw and liquidity is. And hold on one sec.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Do you need something?
No, I'm just checking on you because I usually don't go to any house.
Okay, that is almost done, actually. So thank you for checking on me. Love you. All right. That was my young boy, my son. Hopefully one day I'll be able to teach him some of this stuff when he gets older. Hopefully that's why if I can master this. I really like, my dream honestly is to be able to learn these concepts, learn how to read price action, and then I want to be able to work with my son. And yeah, I really value family, and I want to be able to, yeah, I guess every man's dream or some of people's dreams is to be able to have like I want to have like a family business. So I want to get involved. I already bought this house as a rental house, the one I'm in now. I'm just gonna slowly pay it off, and then hopefully save up some money to through trading and just pay it all off at once. And then going to probably invest in some more properties while day trading and working, and then hopefully be able to have my son be able to run things with me. Because I mean, I think that they say if you do the things you love, you'll never work a day in your life. I feel like that's true, but also I love trading actually. Like I would spend way too many hours in the charts, honestly. And I have to be responsible because I do have other responsibilities besides trading. But what was I saying? Yeah, so I think being able to work with family like my son and my wife to be able to for us to be able to run our own like business and help people out. Like I want to invest in real estate and day trading, but also be able to help people do the same. I am getting my finance degree right now, and I want to be able to be a financial advisor as well to kind of be able to help people plan for retirement and stuff like that. So that is my plan. It's for life. Let us see. I'm gonna move that. I don't feel like I want to move my stop loss yet because I want to be able to manage this trade. I'm not comfortable pyramiding yet. Yeah, here we go. That looks pretty strong. Failed to break. Made a little higher high here. Took out this minor sell side or buy side. Failed to take out this high. We'll see how price reacts to this level here. And then it kind of determine if we want to just close the trade altogether, if we want to leave it running. We're gonna need to see some momentum pretty soon. Huh?
My mom's a casual.
Nope, no cats here. Yeah, taking that $70 profit looks really nice right now. But I'm wondering if I should. This is where you know, taking your profit, you have to have it at a designated area, right? You have to know where you want to take it. I was okay with taking it here, but now that I mean I can take it, but now that I'm targeting here, I think because I've only traded these concepts for a month, this would be a more reasonable target for me. But I want to see it come up to here, not because of greed, but because just to see if I was right, you know. And this is where I'm kind of thinking like my dilemma with trading sometimes is yes, you could aim for these, but what is I mean, I would have to go back and check, but there's not a lot of maybe there is. But what is the probability of it reaching there? You know what I'm saying? Like I should probably take my profit right now, because this target might not be as high as a probability as this one. Like he says, the low hanging fruit. ICT says that. But yeah, I'm still guaranteed $60 on this trade, whether it stops me out or not. And yeah, I'm just gonna wait for it, honestly, until let's do this. I think maybe we'll wait if it doesn't trade up there until like, what time is it? 10:16, 11:30. I mean 10:30. We don't see some movement up there, then we will take off the trade. So we're giving myself some time. Let me look at the higher time frame, see what we got going on. It's pretty let's look at the 1 hour. So we got 42 minutes left on the 1 hour candle. It did reject off. It didn't close below the previous candle's low. We still have some momentum towards the upside. So this candle is looking generous. It was looking okay on the 1 hour. We'll see if we can. If we would want to see it break, this candle should break this high. That's what we're wanting. That's what I would like to see. On the 4 hour, we look like we just touched inside that 4 hour fair value gap, rejected off of it, strong rejection off of it, took out the previous candle's high, and hopefully we can keep going. So this would be probably afternoon session might be when we finish closing that. I think afternoon session is when it's gonna complete the trade. Probably dip down, kind of be a little funky, and then towards the afternoon probably take it up. All right, well, I'm going to exit my trade. See, it's 9:20. I'll wait till 10 more minutes, and then I actually have to do some stuff for the day, like some school and stuff. So, so I'm just gonna take off my trade. All right, well, let's see how much we bagged today, and all this is on demo. Okay, so my goal, if you are watching it, this is all demo right now. My goal is to make, I want to make 25,000, 26,500 is my goal. So, got a little $100 a day. So slowly but surely. Good trade. I'm actually really happy for today, the way that trade worked out. To recap, wonder if there's that on YouTube. To give us a recap, we had seen a 4-hour fair value gap drop down to 1 hour. Here we go. Drop down. I think I dropped it. It was the 1 hour that I was looking at. Here we go. Drop down to the 1 hour. Traded in it. Actually, I dropped down the 1 hour, then I went to the 15 to see if there was something there. And then now we have that. That right there. Price traded into it. I should have, to get a better execution of this, I should have placed a, whatchamacallit in there, a limit order. Price traded into it, had a strong rejection, and then went for buy side here. I took off prematurely a fib. I took off prematurely, or actually it was an accident because I was trying to place a limit order instead. I accidentally placed a market order, but took off some here prematurely inside this order. My first partial should have been here at this fair value gap because this is a higher probability paired with this order block here. This would have been a good area to aim for. As for my first target, or my first partial, and then I had a higher time frame daily analysis of it coming up to this area here at 19,630. But I think we're probably gonna go up to there in afternoon session, and so I just decided to cut the second trade there. So if we look at our, because I have other things to do and I won't be here to manage, so we took one here, took our first partial here, and then took our second partial here, or to close the trade here. Let's see what I'm missing. So yeah, I guess the other recap, the parts in the recap of how I framed this trade is, or how we looked for it to go bullish, was we wanted to see this fair value gap get closed, which it did here, and then we were looking at this fair value gap, we wanting it to get closed while also we wanted this fair value gap to provide us for, or not fair value gap, we wanted this order block to provide us with support, and then we knew that we would have a little bit of rejection off this order block here, but we wanted this to provide us the support to be able to push through that that fair value gap, which we did push through it. And then this then right here was an order block. We wanted to see it also push through that while maintaining this fair value gap here. We didn't want it to close below that, and we did so here. And then we were going to see if price could reach up to here. We decided to close up shop for the day with a $100 profit, and yeah, that's it. We might still push up. I think honestly we'll probably push up. Could have left a runner, but I was happy with what I had today. So all right, well, thank you guys for watching, and this is my second video of live trading ICT concepts for my second one. So all right, I'll see you guys later.